So you've got a lot of options that producers can do. And it is what the producer wants to do and what they're legally allowed to do within what they are trying to create based off of the laws around them. They can adjust the color, the aromas, the sweetness, and the alcoholic strength. So think back to our vodka. This is colorless, so they're not doing anything to adjust the color. There's no sweetness going on here, so they're not adjusting the sweetness. They are adjusting the alcoholic strength because it is, bottled at 40% in general. So you have a fair amount of water in here. So that's just something to keep in mind, that is still considered part of the alcohol of the post-distillation operations. And then any additions to adjust the aroma. So like with this vodka, stainless steel, it's not going to add color or aroma to it. It's time for a short period because they want to get it bottled and sold. It's not going to add any additional complexity to this for an unaged spirit. There are some on the market where they do color them unaged spirits, not necessarily vodka. Especially you can find some colored like gins, for example, where it's like a pale blue color. So sometimes that is done during the final steps for coloring. Questions on this vodka?
No.
I have a quick question.
Go ahead, Jasmine.
Do you have any suggestions if, and like the aromas in particular, if maybe you're only picking up on like two in terms of more prominence? Like I know, granted, every palate and every nose is going to have some versatility and what have you, but just curious in terms of just either expanding or improving when it comes to not just tasting vodka, but all of the spirits.
I was gonna say, I would not get worried with vodka. Honestly, with vodka, like you're pulling one or two, and this is where I can tell you, even when you get to like level 3, vodka is not examinable for the tasting portion.
Okay.
So I wouldn't worry about that. And let me answer more of your question as we go through the cognac, where there's more there for it.
Okay. Sounds good.
So let's also talk about other post-distillation options when we're talking about oak aging. So with oak, it will add color to your spirit, and it will also add aromas. Your new oak, it's never been used before. It's definitely going to add more color, more aromas, vanilla, cinnamon, cloves, and coconut. Old oak, it has been used before. It's generally going to add less color, less aroma. And then the other thing it will also add is whatever the old oak was used before, what was in that oak vessel before, that will add something to it also.